Hey everybody, Miles J here, and happy late St. Patrick's Day. Oh, yes, look at me and my crown. It's so glittery and sparkly. Yeah. But anyway, the other day I was invited to this party, and I was like, oh my god, I got invited to a party. This almost never happens. And then I woke up. But seriously, I went to this party yesterday, and I arrived to this massive, gorgeous house. It was one of those houses that has like a huge backyard, that has like a waterfall and like really pretty flowers and like a really awesome hot tub. Yeah, shit was serious. So I walk in the house, and of course everybody's drunk because it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm like, okay, well, I can't really deal with this right now, so I'm just gonna go over to the pool table and play some pool. And there's this really huge muscly guy. Like, his muscles were so massive, his biceps were probably the size of my head. And I wish I was exaggerating. So he comes over and he introduces himself, and I was like, okay, you know, and I started shooting pool again, and he was like, Miles, Miles, and he like grabs me around my waist, squeezing me with his humongous biceps, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna snap in half. And his girlfriend was standing right there next to us, and I'm just like, does he do this often? And she says, yeah, this happens all the time. And then he lets me go, and I start to walk away, but you know, not before he can land a big huge smack on my ass. Yeah. You know, I don't even have any complaints. None. None at all. It's great. Great. So after I was done being manhandled, I went over to go get some food. Then a woman approached me, and she was obviously drunk out of her mind. I mean, there was no sign of life coming from her eyes. She was just staring at me. And you know how when people get intoxicated, they completely lose all sense of personal space? All up in my face, just staring at me. I mean, she was just like... I mean, I know I'm beautiful.
Maybe she's born with it.
But just take a few steps back. But eventually, and lucky for me, her attention was diverted to the person who was actually holding the party. And then they start to chit-chat right in front of me, so I'm just like all enveloped in their conversation. All of a sudden, I could not tell if she was putting down the wine glass in her hand or picking it up. All I know is it wasn't in her hand no more. And it spilled all over my Hello Kitty dress. On the outside, I was just like, oh, it's okay, it'll be fine. But on the inside, I was just like, oh God, what have you done? I mean, I was so shocked at the time. It was like when a black person with a weave gets caught out in the rain. And just in case nobody believes me, here are the stains to prove it. The evidence! You know, I never thought I would catch myself saying something like that. But seriously, no hard feelings towards anyone. I'm sure my dress will be just fine. But yeah, that was the party, and you know, I was having trouble making videos all last week. That's why I didn't post nothing. But then I went to this party, I had a video just for you. I knew I was gonna have to, I knew I had to tell you guys. I knew I was gonna have to tell you. So, you know, the party, going to that party really wasn't a bad thing at all. It actually turned out to be a great experience because I haven't been outside of my room in about a week. So yeah, new Q&A this Thursday. Okay, so I want to do something a little bit different because the questions are becoming a little bit repetitive, so I want to get some new stuff in there. So maybe you guys can start sending in like requests, something doable and that won't kill me, but something equally entertaining. So leave your requests and questions down below and surprise me. So yes, I'll talk to you guys all later. Have a happy whatever day it is today, and bye.
Subscribe!